everybody, welcome back to City Sewers. So today is the day. The day has finally arrived. Miss Betsy will be having her babies today. She is in labor, though she's not like in active labor. She's not pushing it, but her ligaments were gone last night, and since then I've been checking her every hour or two, and her udder has filled up significantly very quickly. So she's bagged up. She's getting ready, her ligaments are gone, and now that I came out again, she is being really clingy. Like, I had to put the camera up, otherwise she'd be on it. Because she doesn't know what's going on, and she's uncomfortable, and so she has come over and she's been pretty much in my face since I came in here. She's restless, she's pawing, so we'll see how fast she progresses, and soon we'll have babies. Yay! Hey, Mama. Ooh. Betsy. You know you're gonna come and check out the camera now. Don't pee on me. There you go, Mama. Good girl. For anybody who's new to the channel, this is Betsy's first time having babies, so we have no idea really what to expect with regards to how she labors, how long she labors. I mean, really, you have no way of knowing how long it's going to be. Jane, her first year, last year, was only a couple of hours of labor, whereas this year, she spent all day in labor. So every kidding is going to be different, every goat is going to be different, but particularly since Betsy has never kidded before, we were concerned about what kind of mom she's going to be. She's already uncomfortable around Jane's kids, which I know is not a big indicator, but just since she's a first timer, I want to make sure that I am there to make sure she does not reject the babies. Make sure they get their colostrum, make sure she's taking care of them, all that stuff. So I'm here, I'm sitting with her, keeping an eye on her to see kind of how frequently she's having contractions. Fortunately, this pen is in the shade. It's gorgeous, so it's pretty toasty out today, but it's not overwhelmingly hot, which is really nice. Because we've actually had a couple days this week that actually got up to 90 and 91 degrees, and it doesn't feel like it's that hot today, but there's a nice breeze, we're in the shade, so she's about as comfortable as she can be at this point. So we're in for the long haul, we're waiting it out. It's funny, every time I get up, like, she's not laying on my lap, but she wants to be close, and every time I get up, like to get my phone or to get a little drink of water, she immediately makes a little sound of protest, like, hey, don't go anywhere. So she's uncomfortable, she doesn't know what's going on, and it brings her comfort to have me here. So, and that makes me feel good that I am here to help her feel better, and to help her stay calm. That's the big thing. We don't want her to be fearful. We want her to stay calm and relax, and that will help her labor progress more smoothly. Oh, Betsy. Meemaw came over. Meemaw gives back rubs. Hi, Meemaw.
Hi.
When she saw her across the yard, she was making little noises at her. Like, hey, it's the back rub lady.
Baby.
She does love her massages. So, update on Betsy. Thank you, Betsy. It's been a few hours. She is restless. She paws the ground, but she's still not in active labor per se. Hi, sweetheart. She is very uncomfortable and very clingy. but and she's doing a lot of digging, so she will come over for lots of pets and snuggles, and then she will wander off for a minute and dig, and then come back for more snuggles. So, see, or she'll just kind of dig right here, but that's so hard. We are still waiting. We know it's going to be today. She's got no ligaments and her udder is filled up. Just not sure on how soon today. Oh, mama. Talker, huh? She's been doing a little bit of wall staring. And the reason that I haven't actually walked her in here and isolated her is because she doesn't like being isolated and she's not super close, so rather than make her even more uncomfortable than she already is, she kind of has the option on where she wants to be. She's pretty much always observable because it's right here in my backyard, so when she gets into really active, obvious labor where she's having contractions regularly and all that, then I will definitely put her in here and keep her in here, because she just decided that she wanted to lay right outside the door. Whatever the laboring mommy wants, right? She's moving along, just early labor can be slow. And I think that I tend to catch it a little earlier just because they are so easy to observe, and I'm out here with them, regularly checking them. So, waiting. Waiting is not my strong suit, and yet I wait. So, update. It's been a little longer now. Let's see, it's 5:45 in the evening. Lots of up and down and up and down. She's talking a lot, but she's just taking a really long time. Both the goats this year having long pre-labors, but it'll all work out. She's just taking her time. Huh, Betsy? She's checking out the camera stand. Hi, Mama. Betsy. What are you doing, sweet? Okay, so now it is about almost 7:30 and still nothing. She has been contracting irregularly, but they are contractions, not super strong ones. So what I'm gonna do is I need to take a breather. So I'm gonna go inside, I'll set a timer, and I'll probably come out and check on her again in 30 minutes. But she's been progressing so slowly that I'm okay with going in and having a breather. So I'm gonna take a break, and then we'll come back and check her again. Okay, so my timer went off and I came out and I checked on Betsy and still nothing. So I'm guessing she's gonna have them sometime at night in the dark. So we will do our best to film the birth and we'll see how it goes. But sadly I can make no guarantees. But we are continuing to check on her and monitor her progress. Alright, it is now 10 p.m. We're finally starting to see some regular contractions from Betsy. I mean, regular being a relative word, but we are seeing good, strong contractions. I wouldn't say that I can set a clock by them, but she is having them. So finally, the night's getting late. I'm really tired. I can only imagine that poor Betsy is getting pretty tired. There we go, there's a contraction. That leg is real straight and tight. Definitely feeling those contractions. And she has cleared away like all the bedding. Poor mama. It's been a long day. So she still hasn't had any discharge or anything like that. But even Jane didn't show any discharge until she was pushing. So I have no idea how much longer it's going to be. But we wait. Alright, it's about 11:22 and we're finally getting really regular contractions every 1 or 2 minutes. So still no pushing, but we're finally making some real headway. So, long day. And poor Betsy is moaning and groaning all the way. So Betsy has been practically trying to climb on me now. When she gets her contractions, she kind of leans into me. Houston, we have goo. It's 12:30 now. We finally have the appearance of goo. No active pushing, but we're getting there.
The whole family's waiting.
It's 2 a.m. and we're finally starting to get some real pushes out of her. So, finally making like tangible progress.
Have you been feeling happy and healthy this whole time, loving the prospect of childbirth and new life?
I've been looking forward to my bed, and I've been looking forward to seeing the new babies. It's been a long wait.
Dora, how about you?
Oh, yeah. Been waiting and waiting and waiting.
Yeah. Fortunately, she's not dramatic at all. Alright, what just happened?
Her water just broke while she was pushing.
Put one of those over her face so the neighbors don't hate us.
Good girl. I know. Girl. Come on, Mama.
flight might be a little dramatic.
Come on. You're almost there. Almost. Oh, I see lips. And feet. Good girl. Come on, Mama. Come on. All right. Girl.
The soothing sounds of a helicopter flying over.
That's a little baby, Mama. And it's a boy.
Oh, dang it. Well, live boy.
But he's tiny.
Hey.
Hard to tell in this light, but oh.
Well,
Boy, first thing he did was cry.
good job, Mama.
Good girl.
Doctor.
Doctor. You got yourself a crier, Betsy. Don't bite his ears.
But I'm hungry.
Clean him, don't eat him. Good girl. Totally put my knee in fluid, but that's okay. Oh, well, she's got another one coming. Oh dear.
Black and white.
Have a mermaid baby? Look at that mermaid baby.
What is it?
Born entirely in the sack.
Nice and kicking. Little girl.
You need your bulb?
Huh? Okay.
A little bit too dark.
Bulb. Okay, you wanna grab it? Ooh, there you go. Big sneeze. Oh, yuck. Oh, yuck. Okay. Tiny baby. There you go, Mama. What are you? Another boy.
Oh, good. 4 boys and 1 girl.
Oh, she's not done. Don't chew his ear.
She's like, don't tell me how to parent.
She's new to this. We leave the ears on. The horns we take off, leave the ears.
It's 2:55 in the morning.
I'm gonna help dry him off a little bit. Just a helping hand, Mama. Don't eat his ear. smush him. I keep crawling right under her and then she leans over to push.
Good girl.
Good girl.
She having another one?
She's having another one.
Wow. Girl. Girl. Come on, Mama. Come on. It's mostly out. It's seriously tiny.
Oh my gosh, they're all so small. They're twins. Oh no, that's another sack bubble.
Come here, sucker.
Eyes are open. You are seriously tiny.
Come on, baby.
Come on.
Holy cow, this is tiny.
Oh my.
Huh?
So my.
Oh,
There
dear.
we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Come on, cough it up.
So frail. There we go.
So small.
Of course, I can't see because it's dark.
I'm pretty sure there's got to be a girl.
Very tiny, tiny girl. Look how tiny she is. I hear more crying.
Hmm?
I want to hear more crying and coughing.
She is teensy. Got some lungs on him.
Hey, little buddy. I got nothing for you.
first boy's got it.
Tiny. Look how small that is. Oh, hello. We're gonna be friends. Oh.
She's not even stuck yet. She's trying to figure it out. Not right now. So the third baby, a little girl, and she's super tiny. I'm not sure if she's going to pull through, but we're going to try. I'm going to milk out some colostrum from Mom and see if we can maybe get her to swallow some. But she's not even trying to get up. She's just closing her eyes, so I'm not super hopeful, but we're going to hope for the best and do our best.
Say a prayer.
And say a prayer. Alright, now that was an incredibly long night. So we have 3 babies on the ground. The littlest one is a girl, and she did struggle a little bit. We figured out that, first of all, she's a runt, but she is so tiny she has a hard time maintaining her body temperature. So we took her inside and got her warmed up. And now she's able to nurse. She's nursing on her own, which is great. But we have to be very mindful of how cool she is because she's so tiny she can't regulate her own body temperature right now. So we have a heater out here, and we're gonna keep close tabs on her. Here's the proud mama. Hi, sweet Betsy. And she is being excellent with patience. She is so patient for this little baby to try and figure it out because she had to spend the first couple hours of her life in the house getting warmed up. And she had a bottle of colostrum that I milked out of Betsy, which was maybe a couple of tablespoonfuls. I didn't want to take too much out of her. And once she finally warmed up, she downed it pretty quick. But she is teeny. We weighed her. See, that's my hand next to her. She is 1 pound 7 7/8 ounces, so she's not even quite 1.5 pounds. So she's teeny. And then this one here is the first boy. He is beautiful. My goodness, his coloring is just to die for. So cute. And then this is the other boy. Another black and white one. And all 3 babies have blue eyes, which was a little bit of a surprise. There she goes again. She's getting it down. She was too weak to nurse on her own when she was born. I kept trying to help her. I had the tea in her mouth and she wouldn't suckle because her body temperature was low. I took her inside and took her temperature and she was 99 degrees. And baby goats should be around 102, 103. So she was very cold. But as soon as we got her warmed up, she sucked down a bottle of colostrum and we brought her out here to get a little bit more from Mom. Betsy is doing great. She's a little over attentive to ears, but come on, Betsy. You're a good mama. Her patience with the runt is really just blowing me away. I'm just thrilled that she's standing so still for so long to let that tiny baby nurse. Now that baby is easily half the size of her brothers. It's insane. We have not officially settled on names yet. We're a little too brain fogged to do it just yet. So we will have names either by the time this is posted or shortly after that. But yay, babies! And that officially concludes our mini kidding season here. So As always, this is your urban nerd with a real goat herd now. We got 6 babies. Telling you can grow where you're planted. I'm going to sleep.